Moon. That would be a big bare-ass moon.
This episode is brought to you by Playapod, the best cross-platform podcast app for iOS and Android. Just visit playapod.com and download it for free.
The following individual's voice has been disguised to protect their identity.
Corey, I must admit to you and before God that I don't use the Fat Guy Radio Show Amazon portal when I shop Amazon. It has resulted in me overpaying for everything and has led to my increase in mountain debt and
It's okay. Go ahead.
And my man Meat left me for my neighbor because he says that she gets everything shipped for free in 2 days.
This is going to take some serious intervention. Don't be like this blue-haired loser. Shop Amazon at FatGuyRadioShow.com/Amazon.
It's Fat Guy Radio Show.
Missed opening again, messing with you.
Messing around.
I'm trying. Ah!
See? Messed it up. You gonna start over again?
No, I'm not starting over again. We didn't go now. We in it now. We in it.
We're going with your
Camera
show,
all messed up, everything else.
I know. They can't even see my eyes.
Don't nobody need to know about your eyes.
The whole camera shot take over my whole face. I thought you adjusted mine.
I don't need this from you today. I don't need this from your ass today. I don't need this from you today.
Why does
today, not today, not today.
DT's shot always looks perfect because DT is over the video stuff. And his shot,
video stuff. That's my kind of language.
Welcome to
what the hell is the video stuff?
Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm Corey Blaze, also known as the guy who tweeted out dark roast coffee plus praying mantis equals little D.
Yeah, but
rat bastard.
Be a racist.
I am not in the mood for you today. I'm just.
Oh, man.
I am an angry fat guy tonight.
He's in dire
You want to
straits.
borrow some of mine then?
No, but what I had to do before the show went live tonight, you Lil D.
He's a little trepidatious right now.
Lil D. Your ass your ass need to go ahead
He's a little irate.
and turn some tricks at the QT to regain that back. Or I need to fly out to North Carolina
I can do that. Oh,
and make some business happen with
lay some pipe over there.
Oh, yeah.
the Lady K. I'm telling you, oh man, it's a day. It's been
a day,
it's been a week.
What a day, what a mighty bad day.
Mighty
yes,
mighty
it
bad
is.
day.
It's been a week.
It's been definitely a week. And
Are you sexually frustrated?
I know I'm always sexually frustrated.
Lady K, why ain't you taking care of your man, my brother?
God.
Why ain't you taking care of him, satisfying his needs, his wants, his buildup, his blue
His blue.
basketballs?
Thank you. Have myself a bit of a week, and I know that there are a lot of people that are clamoring to hear, whoa, what does Corey have to say? Well, guess what, folks? I got a lot to say today.
Yep.
So it made me Google signs you're an angry person.
All right.
Because I'm starting to think, man, DT, that I might just be one of those people that are angry. You know,
Okay.
I try to stay even keel, but there's a lot on my shoulder. There's a lot riding on me. You know what I mean? I got a lot that's moving and doing it. You know what I mean?
Heavy the head that bears the crown.
Heavy lies the crown.
So is it all build up from just today or the whole week?
It's just it's the whole week.
So when did it start on Monday when everybody had a good day off?
No,
It started when the week started.
It started on Tuesday.
Well, that's what I'm saying though, because Monday
was part of the 3-day weekend.
Right.
So it started
And it
when
takes
the
a
week
lot.
started.
It started
some
on
people's
Tuesday.
Mondays start on Monday. They didn't have that. They didn't have that day off. So I want to know if his started actually on the Monday when everybody was.
Well,
on
you know his
chill.
number of jobs, so you know when his week starts.
Actually, I really don't. No more.
You are
know
a
what?
horrible brother.
Hey, I'm trying to paint a picture for the people here, DJ.
You know what I love so much is how in tune you are with my life. It started on Tuesday.
Which was his Monday, since we had a 3-day weekend on a Sunday with a Friday and a Saturday.
Let's see, so it's like I said, started on a Monday.
Why you go backwards?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm trying to get to why I'm angry.
All right, Sevens. or
We
you're
were trying to
angry.
see when it started, because
Hey, Little D, I have 10 minutes in his opening. I need him to get through his stuff, or else we're not going to get through this, and we're going to go over again, and then
why the
hard
hell?
break.
Why
Put
y'all
the
bring
curtain
me?
down.
Why'd y'all invite me?
I don't know.
We're here to help you. I'm his therapist. We're here to help you.
Go on. Okay. Tell us more.
Turn my iPad up, please. We tested during, and I don't know why you turned it down.
No, I didn't turn it down. The button wasn't on.
You know, I'm just looking.
I'm sorry.
You know, I'm just. Because, see, one thing you have to understand is that when you're an angry person, and we're not going to get to the list, clearly.
I figured.
When you're an angry person, the first thing you look for is someone to spew your anger rain, your anger laser beam on.
Your
and
hateration?
that's me. I want to find something to zoom in and be angry about, because everything that I'm angry about, I can't really do anything about.
That's what I'm talking
that makes
about.
sense. You need to find that. It's a circle of screams.
It's a circle of screams.
Nah.
Circle of screams.
Yeah, bro.
Nah.
Someone screams at you, make you angry, so you got to scream at someone else to get out that anger, and that person screams at someone else.
You know how you take care of all of that? That
No.
animosity that build up?
What?
You go to the Lady K, you release you one, and you be fine. All that will go
bro.
out the door. Yeah, so
So that's
what you
your
need to do is
your
take 2 of
answer to
these.
being
Yes!
angry?
You release you one.
When in doubt, sex it out.
Sexually frustrated. Have you ever heard? I'm trying to tell you. You take the anger out on her.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
hey, you are.
make her
It's
walk with
very
a
well
limp.
documented that you are known for beating up cats.
Yep.
I think.
You just got to change the way you beat that cat up.
But when I think
You know what I'm saying?
but when I think about how that all boils down, I was trying to get to a kicker there. And DT just was like, you know what? It ain't time. It ain't time.
No.
He wants to do the mother effing 10 minutes. Nothing shorter, nothing longer. The exact mother effing 10 minutes.
I'm trying to hear the time, and now you're like, oh, for the past 3 weeks we're going over, and now you want to actually be on time? You know what?
You want to do the kicker, so do the kicker, fool. Go ahead, do the kicker. And you know what? You a new producer too, right? Do the motherfucking clicker.
No, I can't. You know what? This fool ain't right.
Start the show.
It's Fat Guy Radio Show.
May I help you?
My friend here would like to visit his sweet old grandma.
What's the name?
I'll give you a hint. She's the one with the biggest hearing aids.
Miss Snuggle, your grandson and his friend are here.
This is stupid, Lloyd. I'm not going to steal an old lady's hearing aid. Shh.
Relax. We're just looking for a backup pair. There's got to be some around here.
Mikey?
Yeah, Gran. It's Mikey.
Oh, thank God you're here. I've got the diamonds.
Did she say diamonds?
Go ahead, Granny. Mikey's listening.
I want you to take all the diamonds with you when you go. I've been hiding them from those thieving lawyers.
That's good. Granny did a good thing. So, where are the rocks?
They're underneath me.
You mean under the bed?
No, under the blanket.
Oh. I'm not finding anything.
Go up more.
Up here?
Keep going.
Did you hide them inside this turkey?
Yeah, right.
Wait. There's no diamonds here.
And you're not my grandson.
Harry, she's got me. She's really clamping down.
Lloyd, I think that was her grandgina.
That's right. So you can cross that one off your bucket list. Hey, Goldfinger. Here. You've earned them.
It must be true, 'cause I heard it on the radio. It must be true, it must be true.
From the BDB Radio Network Studios, this is Fat Guy Radio Show, featuring Corey Blaze. Counting down the hours until the buffet opens. Here's your host, Corey Blaze.
Live from Arizona, USA, and broadcasting to 79 countries. With over 750,000 downloads worldwide, this is Fat Guy Radio Show. I'm your host, Corey Blaze, joined by Daniel Taylor.
Dud.
And also DJ Little D.
Yeah, buddy.
We like the show to be interactive. So for our live stream viewers, tweet us your comments anytime to @FatGuyRadioShow. You're also welcome to get at us in the DMs or comment on our Facebook Live feed, just like Mata Martha just did. What it do, guys? We love to chill with you all week long, so like and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Search That Guy Radio Show. And today's show is brought to you by Amazon. Amazon. What'd I say? Amazon?
I'll say it sounded
brought to
real
you
big.
by Amazon. I'm having a day. Bear with me. Mom's Day is gone. Now it's time for Pop's Day.
Yep.
Yes, Father's Day, June 19th, and Amazon through the Amazon banner on FatGuyRadioShow.com has you covered. In the Amazon Father's Day gift shop, you can find something for every father, from electronics to personal grooming supplies. No matter if your father is an outdoorsman or a hard shoe-wearing corporate guy, Amazon's Father's Day gift shop has something for every father or father figure. If you have a heart to shop for a father like my old man, the Amazon Father's Day gift shop has Amazon gift cards. You can never go wrong. I'll be shopping Amazon through the banner on FatGuyRadioShow.com, and you should too. Amazon, the #1 way we powered this show. Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you.
All the way up.
All the way through. Well, welcome to the show, everybody. I guess we covered all 7 signs of why we're an angry person.
Yep. And I'm all 7, 8, 7.
I'm all 7, 9, 8, 7 of them.
I got to the bottom before. I told you exactly what it was.
Plants and Bugs is checking in off of the Facebook. Also, Jaime, also known as May.
We're going to give it to him?
Checking in off of, no, I'm tired of doing that. Wow. I'm in a mood today, boys. I am in a mood.
I'm going to do it myself then.
That was beautiful.
I'm out.
Wasn't the price of coming? You want to give them the Plants and Bugs?
Yeah, I kind of got used to that.
1, 2, 3, 4. Plants and Bugs. Thank you. Little D wrote that, according to Instagram. All right, so
I'm here all week.
Getting mad over the little things is one of the 7 signs that you're an angry person. I'm going to give myself a bell. Little D, do you get mad over the little things? Like when that little Nicolette baby you got running around your house just absolutely takes a magic marker and just draw on every wall?
No, I really don't get mad at her for nothing, to be honest.
DT, do you get mad over the little things, like when the level isn't brought down at the opening of the show?
No.
How about you? Do you?
Do
you? Absolutely, 100%.
Define the little things, because that was my fault. I wasn't mad at myself for it. I messed up. But, like, had I been in your chair and my executive producer didn't put down the level, then yes, I would have been upset.
Right. If it is blasted in your ear like somebody's donkey punching you.
I couldn't hear it, so I thought it was down.
Oh, you know what the next one is, and you just did it right now? Interrupting is a sign.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Interrupting is a sign that you're an angry person. Angry people tend to be impatient people. Often they have trouble waiting for others.
Wait, what are you talking about?
You son of a...
Yeah. See, I see your point, and I can't even let you open your mouth. I'm just going to interrupt you because I am a highly angry person.
Lil D, you should definitely be an angry person because you interrupt me often.
I do, but I'm not angry, though. That's the crazy part. So I think this is a bogus report.
he just has ADD.
Here we go. Being a complainer, it makes you at 7 signs you're an angry person.
Definitely not me.
Check.
Are they writing my words with his song, singing my whole life.
All right, Roberta Flack.
With his words.
Lauryn Hill.
Softly.
Fugees.
Holding a grudge.
Ooh. I can hold grudges more than I can hold farts.
I can hold a grudge like a grandma with a loose bladder on a merry-go-round. I'm telling
but
you,
see,
I can.
You guys,
Oh,
if you
shut
let go of this grudge, it loosens you up and it brings in light. This light is not darkness.
Oh,
this
light
is of yes.
I can hold a
heaven.
grudge. I can hold a grudge like Stevie Wonder holds onto his hair.
But you see right there, though, it says if you hold a grudge, that's part of what? Being angry.
Being an angry person. We're
So if you let it
identifying
go,
that we're angry.
It brings the stress level down. That's one less thing you got to. So stop holding grudges.
Finally,
you too, DJ.
Finally, one that I don't do.
What's that?
Signs you're an angry person. Getting
sex.
red in the face.
Oh, I definitely.
We're black. We can't get red.
Oh wait, speak for
purple.
yourself.
We're brothers.
I mean, I don't get red.
You get a little blotchy when you're angry.
No, I don't.
Yes,
you is lighter
do.
than us, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Remember that one time I pushed you down in the parking lot?
Oh yeah. Okay,
And what happened when he pushed you down, though? What made you red?
That was a lie.
No, he's talking about. I know what you're talking about though. That day when my car starter didn't work, and you're helping me with that.
No. When your car,
I was super upset that
you
day.
were super. But what I was a good friend that day.
You were a great friend.
You know
that day.
why? I treated you like I would want to be treated in that situation. I shut the hell up and got the hell out the way.
Yeah.
Didn't say nothing unless he called my name, asked 2 questions, and after the second question, he was a snippy answer. I shut the hell up and I just stood there. And when he wanted me, he called for me. And then when he didn't want me, I set my ass over there. Now, was I bored out of my mother effing mind? Sure the hell I was, but I was being a friend at that point because there was nothing that I could do. And then we realized that my car is too fancy to jump cars.
Now women need to take notes from you because I've been trying to get them to and train them to do that.
Oh,
for the longest.
women can't do that, but be very, very careful because ABC will fire us. Number
Jaime, you're a liar. I do not yell at work.
number 7, you're an angry person. Being overly sensitive.
Yep.
I'm not overly sensitive.
That's
you
you.
rat bastard. I'm not overly
That's
sensitive.
you.
It's still real to me, damn it.
It's still real to me, damn it. Now I got to go to it because
No, you don't.
I do.
My nipples are real sensitive. Does that count?
No, that doesn't
Because
count.
that makes me angry that my nipples are so sensitive.
That
My
does.
pee-pee head is.
Oh,
wow,
wow.
wow.
Does
Just
that count?
straight off the end with that one.
Right,
Wow.
just right there, little
Does-
D,
does
right?
that count?
Didn't care about nothing. And
Nope.
yes, he should have got dumped last week, but we let it slip through anyway.
Which
Did
one
he
was
really?
that?
No.
Oh, I was about to say, did he really? Because I need to learn.
Because you
how to
guys
do
bleeped out a lot of stuff for me.
We have to bleep a lot of stuff.
Because
you
if
say.
not, we wouldn't be able to do the show.
No, it wouldn't.
Because ABC would have cut you off.
Being overly sensitive. No, your nipples being sensitive is not part of being an angry person, but thank you for sharing.
Oh, okay.
But being overly your pee-pee head has absolutely nothing to do with it. Here's another one. I'll buzz myself for this one too. Being cold-hearted.
Ooh.
I don't think I'm cold-hearted.
You talking about like if a homeless guy asks you for 50 cents, you know you got it, you don't give it to him?
Like, he means like
Angry
how
people-
I am. Like when you like if I'm done wrong and I feel like you did me wrong, like ain't a snowball chance in hell that I'm helping you out with anything.
Okay, wait a minute.
Okay, that's real cold.
You come to me like
Now when you
are
put
dead.
it that way,
Yeah,
I might
you're
be a little
cold-hearted.
cold-hearted.
I know some people you done cut out and out.
I mean, I don't
Like-
even know how to spell.
Yeah,
I don't
that
even
is
know how
true.
to spell their name no more.
Exactly. I say, do you remember who?
But here's the thing, though. The reason why I do go cold-hearted is that I don't go cold-hearted by choice. I am forced into being cold-hearted.
Exactly.
They give me a
But
reason
you
to
ha-
be
you
cold-hearted.
you have the capacity, which makes us pretty angry. The fact that we can like get pushed to that point and then just cut people off.
But I will tell you this.
You
though.
do give chances.
I give chance
You
after
give
chance.
ample
I
chances.
get burned after burned. I get beat up, broken down, snaggletooth, dragged across this city time after time after time before it gets to that point where where I identify that the person clearly wants to destroy what we have, and therefore I give them what they want and I cut them off. Never once have I ever just said, okay, I am done with this person. No, I've always had reason and I've always had a timeline of chance after chance after chance.
You talk about Rex.
Kelly says she don't think that that's cold-hearted. Well, Kelly, what is cold-hearted?
Kelly says off of the Facebook, I
know
think
people.
you just people have no clue that you're reading a monitor, so I'm going to help you out here. Kelly off of the Facebook Live says, I think that's karma and people deserve that ish. In a way, yeah.
Yeah.
Because when you can only get kicked by somebody figuratively and physically so many times before you go into your natural human response, which is protection.
You know what? She's funny. She talks about karma. I was thinking about karma. What if sometimes you want karma to happen to you? For instance, what if you were in a relationship and you don't want to be with that person, but she don't want to let you go? Not saying for me, for instance, but then you purposely cheat. You purposely cheat because you want them to cheat on you back so y'all can break up. You know what I'm saying? What karma can work for you in that way? You know what I'm saying? What if it's always a bad thing?
That's not necessarily.
Well, karma's just gonna cheat on you. I want her to cheat on me.
Well, Lil D, that's not necessarily karma.
Not me.
That's more stupidity.
Well, they
because
say karma.
You clearly are doing something knowing that there is going to be a reaction to your action. So it's not karma. It's a setup. You're setting up the fall of your relationship.
You know karma gonna come.
That's self-sabotage.
That's self-sabotage.
I actually happen to love karma. I go see karma like 2 days a week on Tuesdays and Fridays. I can't go on Thursdays because I'm here on Thursdays.
Yeah.
But she's at the Lusty Leopard every Thursday, Tuesday and Friday.
Paint me a picture of her.
Bro, she's like 32, 33, 35.
Okay.
I love mine little round.
All right. Height.
5'3".
So Kelly comments back off our Facebook Live. She says, self-care, not cold-hearted. When you actively don't care about people who haven't given a reason not to care.
I don't even understand that language. Can you break it down for me?
I kind of do that sometimes when I don't know you. If I just met you and like I'm already in a bad place and like you just come at me with like especially and my numbers right, you come at me with some stupid questions and I give you like.
But they kids.
No, not the kids, bro. I deal with adults too.
Oh, okay, I got you.
All right,
I got you.
I'm never cold-hearted to the kids. I love the kids.
All right,
but when it comes to adults, like if you come at me with some bowhead stuff and I don't know you like that, and you just come up with the stupid stuff, and it's like common sense. I'm like, you know what? Forget this person. I'm just like a robot stone-faced Jackson. Like I'm just,
I would bust a kid in the mouth of the stomach. I don't care. You disrespected me. I'm kicking your ass.
A kid or not?
A kid or not, I don't care because if I don't beat the hell out of you, God knows your parents ain't. If you gonna be disrespectful to an adult, you deserve to be hit in the throat or the stomach.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Would you kick a kid square in the nuts?
No. I will never Harvey.
It almost came out.
I'll never Harvey Weinstein a kid. I swear for you, I wouldn't. But I guess so. Are we angry people, DT? What would we surmise by this? Would you classify us as angry?
I would surmise as
careful.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
Ebenezer Scrooge?
You are Ebenezer Scrooge, and I'm Scrooge McDuck. Nope, let's switch that.
Okay.
You are Scrooge McDuck because you like to swim in your pool of money.
Yeah, that's true.
And you got a whole crap ton of kids. Almost got dumped.
I do.
And I'm Ebenezer Scrooge because I'm in a black and white movie. I feel like bah humbug. Woe is me.
I think I just demand half of what I demand of myself from other people.
And that is too much.
And it's but here's the number one thing. The number one thing that I look at people is number one. I apply this theory. I apply the TV repair theory, okay? I don't take my refrigerator to the TV repairman and expect him to fix my refrigerator. If the TV repairman says I can repair your TV, then my expectation of him would be to repair my TV. When he cannot do what he has told me he can do, that's when I have a problem. But I will never have a problem with my TV repairman when he says I cannot fix your refrigerator.
And see, and like you said, you demand a certain thing from yourself.
Realistic expectations.
See, I go in situations with no expectations. I go in with the mindset that you are going to be the absolute worst. And you're gonna
assume you gonna mess up.
This is not gonna end well. Everything's gonna go to hell in a handbasket.
Right.
And I'm okay when it doesn't. Because when it doesn't, I'm like, oh, snap, this is actually going good. But the moment it does, I'm like, It's okay. I expected this from you.
Yeah, I expected you to let me down, so we'll just...
If you have no expectations, you'll never be disappointed.
I have... If you have... No, this is from DT, fresh off the print. If you have no expectations, you won't be disappointed.
Pat that. You need to pat that, bro.
Well, you know what? If we do find ourselves angry, we could just take Jim and Model's advice off the Facebook Live and eat a Snickers. Just like Roseanne did when she was in that commercial. She's like, my front hurts. Boom. Now my back hurts. Who knew that her career was going to hurt just a few years later? All right, folks, on the other side of this, you know it, you heard it, the Roseanne Show.
You still riding with her?
We'll talk about it, man. The Roseanne Show on the other side of this, and then some more heartbreaking news to discuss on this show. You know what? I said it at the opening of the show, folks. I am in a mood today. I am in a mood, and I can't funk myself out of it. I'm cussing that D-Tay. Lil D, I'm trying to pimp him out to QT.
I'm with it.
It's been a rough day. But don't worry about it, because on the other side of this, we'll just deliver you more bad news. No, not more bad news. We'll talk Roseanne. You know, I'm a big, huge Roseanne fan, so of course we want to talk about it and all the crap that went down. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Fat Guy Radio Show. We'll be right back after this. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, to name a few of the most popular social sites, and Fat Guy Radio Show is on every last one of them. Corey Blaze back here to invite you to find, like, or follow Fat Guy Radio Show on all social media. It's a really cool way to get up close and personal with us through the show. It's not just us talking into your ears for 75 minutes a week. Those days we're not live, we are live on social media. Fat Guy Radio Show, the most interactive, accessible show on the internet. So find us and share us. And if you discover a site we're not on, let us know. We'll join in just to hang out with you. Fat Guy Radio Show. It's social.
Sometimes we're funny, sometimes we suck.
Just when you thought it was safe to turn the volume up again, Corey and the guys are back with more.
Let's get
All right, folks, this week at Target, through the Target banner on FatGuyRadioShow.com/Target, with summer just around the corner, Target is featuring great deals such as a free $5 gift card when you spend $30 on Goodfella and Company menswear. Also, be sure to check out your Universal Thread summer looks for under $30. In addition to these great deals, Target is introducing Art Class plus Museum of Ice Cream kids clothing. Target, have it shipped to your door or picked up at your favorite store. No matter which way you like it, get started at FatGuyRadioShow.com/Target. Target, expect more, pay less. And welcome back to the show, everybody. Well, it's the news that blew up my social media on Tuesday once again. It was the cancellation of the Roseanne Show. What? Because of her tweeting. Now, this isn't anything new. It's been a couple of days since the news broke. But the Roseanne reboot happened, and after the first episode, ABC decided to renew it for a second season. And then that all went to hell in a handbasket Monday night when Roseanne just couldn't stay off her Twitter and tweeted out what is being classified as a racist tweet. And ABC stepped up and said, you know what? You're out. You're out. You're done.
You know what?
Wow.
You're there.
Now,
it is time.
I was worried about this happening because Roseanne was very, quote unquote, controversial back in the original series.
Yeah.
You know, but I was hoping that from one interview that she had, and I can't remember if it was with, it was on somebody's, she was interviewing with somebody where she said, I don't have time for those same problems I was dealing with previously.
Yeah.
You know, and she didn't want to have the fights and stuff like that. So I was kind of hoping that going into this new season, she would have gotten by a lot of that ridiculous behavior.
Yeah.
But clearly she hasn't. She hasn't. So I'm not going to go over the tweet. Everybody knows what the tweet said. And if you don't know what the tweet said, Fat Guy Radio Show ain't that place for you to get that type of information. But here's the thing is...
my question is, will we go and fire the president for all the stuff that he said?
Well,
ain't going to happen.
Well,
I mean...
You know what? And see, that's where... that's where my mind kind of went. Not necessarily to the White House, but in general... What is the line of demarcation when it comes to racism? And who can say what and who can't say what?
It's kind of like a slippery slope, right?
It's like you have people, and I'm talking about people in the public eye, people in politics or celebrities. Where is the line? I mean, who can? Because if that's the fact, anybody that's a public figure, then I should have my show canceled from all of the racist stuff I've said.
Oh man,
it's just a pick and choose thing.
Yeah, we've said so many messed up things.
So basically, we can pick. So society can pick and choose over who is more guilty of making a racist comment.
Not saying that it's right. I'm just saying that's just how it seems. Because, all right, for instance, but let's just be honest, real. Let's be honest. Not really necessarily black and white thinking, but yes, it is. If Barack Obama would have said exactly the same stuff that that President Trump has been saying, do you think he would have lasted in office? Or half the rhetoric that that Donald Trump has pulled? You honestly think he would have lasted?
I'll say this: with the ever flexing viewpoint and mob mentality of a society that we live in today, I honestly can't answer that question because it would have been a different society back then. It seems like now we are so overly sensitive about everything and anything. Now, I'm not condoning what Roseanne said. I'm just trying to figure out where is the line? Where is who should not say what? From my understanding, no one should say it, whether you're in the public eye or not. Am I not? But then there are people that have said it. And quote unquote have gotten away with it.
There's a such thing as covert racism and what is there's another one where
I feel like
behind closed doors.
I feel like you're saying it like it's a single word that was said.
I'm saying it because I'm trying not to give it so much credence on the show as it being. I don't want to really have the racism argument per se on the show. I really want to find out why Roseanne's tweet was more egregious than other plainly obvious racist comments made by other people in power or in the public.
Yeah.
That's the overwhelming argument that I can't wrap my head around without offending every Trump supporter or Trump hater. I'm trying to play it right down the middle as a good radio guy without putting my personal view on it.
Yeah.
So I'm asking in general, who says this group of people can't do it, but this group of people can?
I think the biggest thing is because ABC, that's the network she was on, correct?
She was on ABC.
Yeah, they didn't hire her for that type of rhetoric, even though that's who she's been before. No, seriously, because there are certain people.
You have a point.
Because there's certain people like what's the one guy? He got fired from a certain show, but an HBO hired him for the same stuff.
Bill Maher.
Bill Maher. Yes.
Bill Maher.
He was fired, but then he went to HBO, and they hired him for exactly what he got fired for.
Yeah.
So I believe it's the network that you go for.
Okay.
So a certain network will only hire you for certain stuff, but if you cross the line, then they're going to fire you. That's what I believe. That's their clauses.
I get what you're saying, but at the same time, I feel like they did hire her for that type of rhetoric because if you see the subject matter of her show, it deals along the lines of that kinds of stuff.
It does.
So, but I feel like they don't have control over her Twitter. So like because they can't censor her on that end, they're like, you know what, whatever, we're going to go. Because when it comes to her show, they have more say in how they choose that rhetoric. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there was a balance between a lot of the rhetoric as well.
Yeah. And another thing, what I honestly think it comes down to, these shows, like ABC, they probably really don't honestly care, but it's all comes down to a money factor, whether their sponsors pull out and stuff. So they might have gotten threatened about, well, they're going to pull out, and it always comes down to a money thing, in my personal opinion.
You're right, but here's the thing.
Because you think they really...
They knew ahead of time what type of person they were dealing with in Roseanne. And here's the thing, and if it was all of a money issue, D, the show wouldn't have been canceled a few hours after she sent the tweet, even after she apologized. So the ABC wasn't playing. But here's the reason why I think you have a very good point. ABC is backed by the largest conglomerate on the planet.
Yep.
And you don't piss them off. And we are talking about Disney. You do not cross Disney.
You see what I'm saying?
That's why I'm being very careful about how I'm talking about this, because I want to be friends with ABC, which is owned by Disney. Disney does not play. And I don't think, and back in the day, in the 80s and 90s, I don't think Disney and ABC had that close of a relationship, or had the ownership was changing. I'm not sure about that. But back when Roseanne was on ABC before, I don't think Disney was that prevalent.
Or what about this? Is ABC one of those family channels? That's what it became, or Disney.
It's because they're owned by Disney.
Yeah, so that's kind of maybe one of the reasons right there, because it's more of a family channel.
Absolutely. And
if you don't believe it, ask
I believe
no, because Colin Cowherd, he was a big dude at ESPN.
Yep.
And now he's not with ESPN anymore. He's with Fox Sports, I believe.
Yep.
Because ESPN is owned by Disney.
And ESPN, isn't it ESPN, ABC, Disney? Isn't ESPN tied to ABC?
No, I think
everything boils up to Disney.
Yeah, they're Disney.
That's the thing. Everything boils up to Disney. Fat Guy Radio Show boils up to Disney.
Hey, you want to know something crazy that a lot of people don't know, though?
What it is?
And it's Disney owns Playboy.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
I know you didn't.
They do.
They really do?
They do.
Yeah.
Hugh Hefner?
They got you coming and going.
Yep.
Oh,
but
coming again.
But what was the biggest thing?
That.
What was the biggest thing that happened with Playboy though in the most recent history though?
Hugh Hef passed?
No, they took away the nudity.
Oh yeah.
The nudity's gone.
Well, okay, wait, hold on a second. So did Disney own them when the nudity was going on? Or they bought them after the fact?
I think they bought into it and kind of revamped it.
Yeah.
And then that's when
that's what they do. They revamped
Roseanne should have Roseanne, you cannot piss off the mouse. You can't. You can't piss off. Disney is a conglomerate that you want to talk about I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it because I do not want to upset Disney. Here's the thing.
You talking about one-eye pyramids?
Go on, preacher.
No, all I'm saying is that when you even on a little Y-list radio show like this, we have to be a little careful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We have to play it safe. We have to not come out so strongly with our own personal views. My biggest concern outside of the connotation behind Roseanne, the connotation in Roseanne's tweet, was the fact that my heart was broken that she was so careless to not even consider like the doorman that just got the job working outside of the studio where she taped her show. The job of the little person that had to sweep up behind the audience after they left.
Like the people's going to affect
the little people. I don't give a rat's ass about people on camera because they're clearly going to be okay, except for those two little young stars that were were looking at the Roseanne show as being their big break.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear what you're
But
saying.
I'm more concerned about the people that you don't see, the people that don't appear in the credits. The people that do stuff in that studio where they are that are now most likely out of work because of her inability to quench herself. And she's now there's words coming out about the fact that it was some type of Ambien mindset that she was in.
Yeah.
Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah, that was the thing. That's what she claimed.
Get out of here. That is just cowardly.
That's spin.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, Little D, originally, am I still on the Roseanne bandwagon? Half of my foot's hanging off of it right now. Because I'll tell you why. One, this should not happen. She should not. She literally just was catapulted back into the biggest spotlight, had the #1 show in less than 60 minutes of being back on the air, had the #1 show, and she just couldn't seem to handle it. Even at she's 65.
Yeah.
You would think at 65 years old, you would be able to know, okay, maybe I just took an Ambien so I can sleep, so maybe tweeting wouldn't necessarily be the right thing. So that to me ruins her a little bit in my eyes. But the reason why my other foot is still on the bandwagon is because Roseanne has always been a shocking comedian. She's always had that extra push nerve. She's always pushed the envelope a little further than you would have expected it to be pushed. So a level of me says, okay, for what she does on her show, for how she portrays Roseanne Connor on TV and her acting, I still like the Roseanne show. But as far as her personal view of certain political figures or her personal view on certain things, the way that she handled this last situation has got me halfway off of the bandwagon.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah. So I'm like 50-50 on her. And it just sucks because I was really pumped. Dude, we reached out to Amazon. We begged Amazon to do a Roseanne feature on the show.
Yeah.
Because we were that excited about it.
Yep. Well, don't you feel glad that didn't happen?
We did it.
That didn't go through.
It did go through. Thanks for listening.
Somebody wrote a whole paragraph up there.
I know somebody wrote a whole paragraph, and I'm gonna. Oh well, I know. Okay, all right. So Kelly chimes in. Should I read this? Have you read it?
I read most of it.
What, that long paragraph?
Yeah.
Kelly chiming in off of Facebook Live. She says when Roseanne first show was on, she was considered liberal. Okay, well that's getting into the politics of it. Thank you, Kelly. The thing.
Well, the long and short of it was just more of like pushing the envelope in the name of comedy. And then she later on goes to say that Chris Rock says some of the most inflammatory things she's ever heard in the name of comedy. And I kind of get where she's coming from.
I do too, but when I first read Roseanne's tweet, I did not get an air of comedy. I did not. There was no laughing emoji. There was nothing that gave. It sounded like when I read her tweet for face value, it sounded like she was point blank attacking that individual.
Sure, here it is, man. She is racist. We've known that. She says racist comments before.
But in a joking manner, her stand-up is filled with it. My stand-up is filled with it.
But today and age, you can't say certain stuff like that because everybody gets offended. And then at the end of the day, she's representing the brand, and at the end of the day, it's like, if I come on this brand, which I got kicked off before, I'm here, so if I say something, they're going to kick me out again. But it's the same thing. If you're representing a company's brand, you got to put your best foot forward. If they're paying your check.
Well, I just want to know, have we gave Paula Deen have we gave her a pass yet? Because even though she's not dropping the N-word anymore,
no, we only give Starbucks a pass.
She is using too much butter, and she is single-handedly trying to kill black folks with a recipe with all the butter.
There's a lot of butter, and you know what? Paula Deen can try to kill me anytime because her food is good.
That's just what I be talking about. That's just what I be talking about.
Killer. She is like peddling crack to black folks with all that damn butter.
You see what I'm saying? Y'all fall for it. See, that's why I'm healthy.
That's why I'm a vegan.
I'm healthy with it.
Paula Deen made me vegan because she's the racist bitch who wants to kill me with the butter.
You about as vegan as much as I am.
She gonna get you.
I'm about as vegan as much as you skinny.
I have one feeling.
Where your damn rib shots at, man?
I don't need a rib shot when the joke was on me.
Bro, you just shook the whole damn board.
You angry?
All the levels just went down.
Is you angry?
Bro, hey, I'm done with him.
Is you angry?
You better not speak to me for
cold-hearted.
Cold-hearted.
Wait a minute. We need him to sell his ass for QT to repay that $350 we just dropped earlier.
All right, little D, you back to the show.
Yeah. But after you sell it, it's over.
It's done. I'm done.
We're done. You got off. You give us what we want, and it's over.
I'm about to be a pipe slinging food in.
Okay, now we're up on a break. All right.
Yeah.
Jesus. I guess it comes down to this. Lil D makes a very valid point. It's who you're representing, but it's really hard to stay down the middle.
It's a slippery slope. It's a slippery slope.
It's really hard. And you know what? And it's really especially hard. And I'll say this, and this is probably really going to get me in trouble. I will say this right now. It is very difficult for me to fully express my viewpoint because it is often in contrast to our state's political stance. Now, I don't have a stance on either party. I've gone on record to say that I am a hopeless independent, but often my views go against the views of the state.
Okay.
So I have to be cognizant of that and try not to offend or try not to push away a listener or a fat addict. We definitely don't want to do that. So you have to pardon me for trying to stay down the middle on this. But Roseanne, I'm sad to see the show go. But one thing that I can say is that everybody, social media is really confused about one thing, Lil D. Do you know the person that fired her is not only a woman, but she's black? The head of ABC is a black woman, and people don't know what the hell to do with that. They're like, wait a minute. Is that the
got B2 and racist
is that the Popeyes lady running ABC?
Oh, dang.
Ooh, we gonna fire you for that one.
I'm sorry, Disney. I love you, Disney. Disney, I'll go down on you anytime you want me to.
I think BDB coming downstairs right now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Fat Guy Radio Show, and on the other side of this,
just DT and Little D. That's it. Corey's getting fired.
It'll be the DT and Little D show.
Buddy.
Boringest show. Just get ready about the girls,
Yep.
and more girls.
You know how we do it. We'll
All
spice it up.
Fat Guy Radio Show right here. We'll be right back. Stop the show. Stop the show. I got a question to ask. Do you have an apple? No, not the red, delicious fruit that grows on a tree down the street. I'm talking about an Apple iPhone. Well, if you do, there's an app missing from your phone. It's the official Fat Guy Radio Show app for the iPhone or iPad. It's not always easy to get to our website to hear the show, so by downloading the free Fat Guy Radio Show app from the iTunes Store, you can take the show anywhere, listen anytime, and shop our biggest sponsors right through the app. So click on the Apple App Store app, search Fat Guy Radio Show, all one word, and download the app. It's free, silly, and with no ads to bog down your phone. The Fat Guy Radio Show app, available now in the iTunes App Store or at fatguyradioshow.com/app. Okay, we can restart the show now.
What's on your mind? We'd really like to hear.
You're listening to Fat Guy Radio Show.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Fat Guy Radio Show. This portion of the show is brought to you by, I love these guys, Halo Cigs. Ladies and gentlemen, some great news from Halo Cigs. Halo Cigs through the banner on FatGuyRadioShow.com, the leading electronic cigarette company producing robust vaping modules and American-made e-liquid. And just when the getting done got good, Lil D, you must have wrote this. Halo Cigs is introducing their new 50 milliliter bottle for less than half the price of their 30 milliliter bottle. And I have here in my hand a 30 milliliter bottle and the new 50 milliliter bottle.
Ooh.
This is... Oh, I can't make that joke. I was about to make a size joke in the middle of the Halo.
I'll do it right along with you.
But the new 50 milliliter bottle, which is half the cost of 2 of these.
Oh, wow.
So you buy 2 of these, it's half the cost to get 50. So yeah, they are a little bit more expensive than the $20 30 milliliter bottle, but for 50 milliliters. And then if that's not enough for you, they've got a 100 milliliter bottle, also known as the Kimbo Slice of e-cig liquid.
What flavor do you normally get?
This is Sub-Zero Extra Strength Menthol, and I get it at the 18 milligrams nicotine level. Nicotine level, but that's all it is nicotine and flavoring. There's no odor, carcinogens, tobacco, none of that's in regular traditional tobacco.
Nicotine? Say
none of
what?
that. It's all the same in Halo Cigs. Halo Cigs, plus a whole new line of Evo e-liquids and Aspire mods are available now at Halo Cigs. Not only do they offer unmatchable products, sign up for the Halo Cigs email newsletter and receive valuable coupons and education on electronic cigarettes and the electronic cigarettes market. Halo Cigs, more than an e-cig company. Get started by clicking the Halo Cigs banner on FatGuyRadioShow.com. Halo Cigs, I'm vaping, baby. Give it to them, DT.
Halo Cigs, I'm vaping, baby.
Little D likes
Every
that part.
time.
Every time.
Every time.
All right. Well, welcome back to the show, everybody. If you're just joining us on live stream, I'm your host, Corey Blaze, joined by Daniel Taylor, D-Tay, and DJ Lil D, my little wild-ass brother.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm trying to get to a sound bed here to get to this next... what
we got going on next?
Brethren.
You
know you was going to say... You know you was going to say brethren.
It just didn't want to come out. It was trying, but it couldn't make it.
You was almost there. You almost there. I'm trying to see if it's still in here, and I think it might or might not be. Oh, yeah, it is. All right. Everybody's waiting on it. Everybody knows my social media blew up on Tuesday about the Roseanne, and then my social media blew up on Tuesday about some other sad, depressing news. And D-Tay, I don't think you're aware of this.
I don't think I am.
And Little D, you were definitely not aware of this.
I know all about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't count me out.
What it is then? What's the news?
Ray and them was on the corner.
No,
got the
wrong.
TVs.
Wrong.
No.
No.
Oh, well, maybe I don't know.
Those of you that are listening and you're going to hear this, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about.
That's about Batman.
This is the Tony Perkins Show intro music. On Tuesday, the Tony Perkins Show released a episode, which they normally do, announcing that they are wrapping the show.
What?
The Tony Perkins Show is no more.
Wow.
And
what he done did, who he done pissed off?
And he didn't piss off anybody.
I know Tony was getting busy. Is that what's going on?
No, he was honest about him, and Gary were very honest about why they were canceling the show. 3 years, and they thought it would grow faster, and it didn't. They didn't experience the growth that they wanted or anticipated, and it was just time. I completely understand how and why they came to that conclusion. Am I happy about it? Absolutely not.
Nah.
Because I looked up to that show, and more importantly, I looked up to Tony, and I have had contact with Tony, and I will not go into the details about that conversation, but it is a smart business.
Yeah.
It is a career decision when you see the writing on the wall. And I'm sure that this isn't something that him and Gary, Tony Perkins and Gary Stein came to this conclusion easily. And even during that episode, I could hear the emotion in Tony's voice, even in Rofo's voice, because they built that product from an idea to a concept to what it is today. And it just sucks for me, being a huge fan of that show, seeing it from the time that it was an idea had between Tony Perkins and Michael Mara on the Michael Mara Show to what it became. And then for that show to even transcend the entire country and reach into my life out here in Phoenix, Arizona, made me even more attached to the show. Yeah. And we were even having discussions about how we were going to get this show and all of its casting characters back out to Washington, D.C. and make it a yearly pilgrimage. But that's looking at it from a selfish light.
Now to play devil's advocate here, didn't he reference on the show a while back when I heard him on the show that about his numbers and may leave it or wanting to throw in the towel then?
Look, it's just smart when you're doing this type of work. Internet radio is a bitch.
Yeah.
As you found out today.
It's difficult. Yeah.
Wow.
It's difficult to grow something like this. We have been fortunate for Fat Guy Radio Show and all of its fanatics. We have been highly favored and blessed by the numbers we have on this show. Matter of fact, they are mind-numbing with people that are passionate about this show.
Yeah, because they sure do talk some smack.
They do. And when people get pissed off and angry at me and want to load my tweets down and load my Facebook DMs down about stuff, I don't take offense to that, though I do. But that just tells me that people are very. So we have been fortunate. We have, and it's in this industry of in the industry of entertainment. Period. It's all about.
You spit on me when you did that one.
Sorry, I apologize.
Hey, off the Facebook, Jim Amato said he came here not to mourn Tony Perkins, but to celebrate Fat Guy Radio Show. So I think he wants us to like,
you know what I'm saying?
Wrap this up. He's like, can we get back to the Waka Waka? He also said that he wouldn't be here, like he wouldn't have been on our show or whatnot. He said he wouldn't be here without the Tony Perkins show.
You're right, and I'm
that
not.
Show was his. That was his show. That was his gateway into the More Network.
And and I'm not mourning the Tony Perkins
I know. I'm just messing around.
I'm sad to see it go, but I understand it. But I will say this, and this is probably going to get me in a little trouble. I will
go right now. I'll be back before you know it. I don't want to leave.
Except for Tony Perkins won't be back.
Look, I will say this.
Yes,
I think that there could have been, from just my opinion, there could have been things done on both ends that could have affected the trajectory of that show.
So you only think one person on there was working harder than the other?
No.
That's not what he's saying.
That's not what I'm saying.
Well,
Listen, you ignorant, uncultured
things
swine.
could have been done on both ends.
I'm just saying, from my opinion.
You think that meant?
It's just my opinion. It's just my viewpoint from the outside looking in.
And like I said, so what you saying is if both of them would put in the same kind of effort.
It's not even about effort. It's just about like certain steps that could have been taken.
I'll say it this way. I'll bring it home.
Bring it home.
Fat Guy Radio Show is part of what? We are owned by BDB Radio Network, right?
Yep. They owned by Disney. Just saying.
I firmly believe that it is equal responsibility on my half. And I take it personally because my name is on the marquee. It is equal responsibility of me and the network to make this product work.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
What about DT?
It is my responsibility to make sure that this stuff sounds decent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not good.
But it's decent.
If it's decent,
we'll get to
I did my job. If it's crappy, fire me on the spot.
We'll get to good. But it's good. It's equal.
In the meantime, right?
Decent. What are you aiming for, DJ?
Decent. Yeah. Oh, we're looking for the illusion of greatness.
Yeah. My question is, did you hear the show? All right, it's okay. If you can't hear the show, it just sounds like a big jarble mess, then fire me on the spot. But if you can hear what we say in this coherent conversation, it's decent.
Did the play button work?
If the play button work, we good to go. Was there sound in your speakers? We good. It's decent.
Hey. Why for both?
Looking for the illusion of greatness. But that's what I that's just my view. I'm from the outside looking in. I don't know what conversations was had.
Decent.
DJ a fool.
but I'm sad that the show is gone. But
I'm happy.
But Tony Perkins continues to be he will continue to be a great friend, and he's always welcome to come on the show.
Of course, I love Tony
at any time, and he was kind and very influential, and I'm going to forever ever feel indebted to what he did for.
I feel
show.
Indebted as well.
Can the show buy his stuff? They ain't gonna need no more.
He's part of a network. He doesn't own any of his stuff, just like we don't own
That's
any
right. Disney owned it.
The only thing we own in here are those damn monitors that I spent my own money on.
And those are decent.
You rat bastard. That's exactly why Steph Curry is going to the NBA Finals.
Oh, Steph Curry to me now is my new Robert Horry.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. And yeah, that was a transition right there. I'm sorry, but Charles Barkley, according to this, you are a liar.
The Cleveland Cavaliers are not going to make it to the finals.
You lie.
The Cleveland Cavaliers are not going to make it to the finals.
You are a liar, Chuck of the Barkley.
The Cleveland Cavaliers.
Hit the level, because I want to make sure when I cut this up, he knows this is what Charles Barkley said.
The Cleveland Cavaliers are not going to make it to the finals.
Where are the Cleveland Cavaliers right now, DT?
Question.
Answer my question. You can't answer my question with your question.
I can right now.
I'm an angry fat man.
Okay. Yes. They are in the
No,
finals.
that wasn't the question.
The question was
where is good? Stop interrupting me, you angry man. Where is after this?
The Cleveland Cavaliers are not going to make it to the finals.
Where are the Cleveland Cavaliers?
In Cleveland,
Shut the hell up! You trying to ask the question.
in the finals. Now I'm going to ask you a question.
I can't stand.
I'm going to ask you a question.
I'm gonna Tony Perkins.
In that sound bit, play it one more time.
The Cleveland Cavaliers are not going to make it to the finals.
Did these words?
Oh no! I know exactly where you're about to
did
go.
These words come
you
out
are
of
not
Chuck's
gonna
mouth?
spin this, you son of a bitch.
Did Chuck not say in that? Did he say the words Cleveland Cavaliers are make it the NBA Finals? Did he say those? Did he say those words?
The Cleveland Cavaliers are not going to make it to the finals.
Okay, maybe take out NBA, but did he say make it to finals? Cleveland Cavaliers are. Did he say those?
He didn't say that they were, but he said they're not.
No, he did those words come out of his mouth?
What are you getting at,
I
you
see what he's trying to
conjurer?
do.
I see what he's trying to do to get to it so I can go ahead and fire back.
I'm just saying.
Why?
He had Cleveland Cavaliers and finals all in the same sentence. Decent.
Hey, DT, we both lost.
We both lost.
I didn't
Where's your Miami lost at?
I didn't want LeBron in. You didn't want Steph in. And AJ,
and they both get in.
And then AJ looked at me and said, "Hey, so we're gonna have an NBA playoffs party?" I said, "Hell no! I seen this the year before, and the year before that, and the year before that. Ain't no reason to watch it."
I literally quoted on Facebook. I said, for the same two teams in the NBA Finals 4 years in a row, I officially quit the NBA.
I'm done. I'm not going to spend any time now. It's going to be on ABC, so I might have to watch it. Lord knows you don't want to piss off ABC. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back on the other side of this break. You're listening to Fat Guy Radio Show. I need to take a breath and a shower. Good.
Just need permission, so give me the green light. Give me just one.
Hey there, while the real me is on break, the pre-recorded commercial me wanted to let you know the coolest way to listen to the show. With someone. Binging on the show is cool. Going at it alone with your burrito in hand is also cool. But listening with someone like your friends is awesome. It gives you a chance to come up with some good zingers to tweet in on the show. So gather up a friend or two, log on to the live feed on Thursday nights, and laugh with a friend. I don't do the show alone, so you shouldn't listen alone. Fat Guy Radio Show. There's room for everybody. Now back to the real me.
Where did you get that muffin? Muffin button. I didn't install a muffin button. And where did I get this muffin?
This is Fat Guy Radio Show with Corey Blaze on FatGuyRadioShow.com.
All right. Welcome back to the show, everybody. This portion of the show is brought to you by our friends. Where is it? There it is. Our friends at TM Soft, the creator of the leading podcast app Playapod. Playapod is free to download and free to subscribe to all your favorite podcasts, including Fat Guy Radio Show, offering cross-platform cross-platform syncing, sleep timer, and customizable playback mode. That playback mode customization is actually really cool. You can either stream or download. You can have like the MP3 file download to your phone, but if you have like a small phone, like a 16 gig, you want to stream it. Playapod app allows you to pick between which one you want. Playapod has changed the way podcasts are heard all over the world. Available in the iTunes Store, the Google Play Store, or at playapod.com. Download it free today. Playapod by TM Soft. And one other little note on the Playapod is that so many people have listened to our show on the Playapod app. We were actually not only on the featured page, but we were able to make it onto the what is it called? The popular
Ooh, nice.
Popular list. So thank you guys so much.
Can I get Playapod a tagline real quick?
Please do.
Playapod, I'm listening, baby.
They're wacky, they're zany, wacky and zany. It's another wacky and zany show.
The boy wants to drive my car to prom.
What?
It's prom season.
What the actual?
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Give him the box. Let him take the box.
The box not runneth.
Damn it.
The box be at the box.
The box be it.
He needs
the box is a huge garage paperweight right now.
He needs the box so he can get the box. You hear me?
So my 17-year-old is going to prom. That's no news, no big news. We've been talking about it for a while. Well, he finally got the courage up enough to ask for the car.
Now, how good of a driver is he? First of all,
he is an acceptable driver, but
is he decent?
He's decent.
He's a decent driver.
Okay,
he is a decent driver. I don't think it comes down, and I'm still on the fence. I don't know what to do.
Rent him a car.
At 17? You can't rent a car at 17.
No,
you can rent it for him. You rent him the car.
You rent the car?
But the thing is
or give me your car.
No, the thing is if he rents him a car and then it does go in an accident, that all falls on Corey.
Yes.
And because he's not going to be on the renter insurance for that car because he can't actually rent the car.
That's what happened to me. They rented a car for me for prom.
Back in the day.
Back in the day, yeah.
Back in the day, things were a lot different.
Yeah, true.
You know, this day and age, it's not. Here's the thing: I'm not so much concerned about him doing something versus something happening to him.
Yeah.
You know, because it's such a touch and go. And if the car was, and I know this is going to sound horsassery, but there's just no way to make this even any clearer. If it wasn't such a higher end vehicle.
I see what you're saying.
And I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to sound like Oscar Santana. But if it wasn't such a higher end vehicle with a high dollar amount for replacement, I probably wouldn't be toiling over it as much as I am right now.
Honestly,
why can't you just drive them and drop them?
If it was my 98 Chevy POS.
Your 97.
That's a classic right there.
That's like your classic automobile. Your classic automobile.
Like I personally wouldn't even let him borrow that. I'm sorry. I love you, AJ, but like at the same time,
I know if
I don't have enough money to.
Well, here's the thing. This is
so. What you gonna do?
I don't know yet.
How long do you got? When is prom?
Saturday.
This Saturday?
Yes.
Oh, damn, you better get to thinking.
Right. That's what I'm doing. I'm thinking right now.
Oh, you trying to help us?
Here's the thing.
Flip a coin.
I'm not leaving my vehicle. If I had two operating vehicles right now, it would probably be an easier decision to make.
Yeah, give it a box.
But right, and I would.
It's a fully loaded back seat in the back.
See.
Yeah, I'm looking at. If you give him the box, you better be ready to do some heavy cleaning.
That's the whole point. I want him to get the box.
As much as that suit costs, he can have the box. Here's the thing: it's if both vehicles were operational right now, I'd probably be a little bit more apropos to say yes.
So what you saying is if
being on the middle.
What you saying is if DT go to your house before Saturday and get the box off the blocks. Put the tires back on.
The box off the block.
You let him take it.
And put the tires back on.
Because you took the tires off, didn't you?
No, I didn't take the tires off. I put it on blocks. But the thing is, what's wrong with the box is all mechanical. It's under the hood.
Yeah. Okay. And they got nothing to do with the wheels.
And I personally can't fix that.
You can't.
If I could, I would have done it already.
Oh, okay.
And I will let him.
Save you some money.
But we would be if we were a 2-car family right now. We're not. You know.
Yeah.
Then it would be a different conversation. But since we are a 1-car family and that 1 car happens to be a substantial amount of money,
okay,
I wouldn't be toiling over it. So this is what I thought.
Well, hold on real quick before you get into what you thought.
Okay.
Well, it might go into what you thought. What was your initial plan? Because you knew this was going to happen. You knew that this was going to come up.
I don't think I had an initial plan.
Okay, I was going to say, I like how he asked your initial plan when you're like, well, here's what I thought. Like, oh, well, before you get into what you thought, what you think? What was the first thing that came in your mind?
Lil D, don't make it a question just because you ask it 5 seconds after I presented it.
I'm trying to sound kind of smart on the radio today. You hear me?
Just because I write it don't mean you can say it. All right, so that's a behind the scenes.
Oh, you know them dollar bikes that they can rent? The yellow ones.
Okay, so so I came up with this idea.
Okay, what's that?
If he doesn't, if I decide for him not to take the vehicle, then I would say do a Uber.
Ooh.
Or an Uber XL or an Uber Black.
The hell's an Uber Black?
Uber Black is like they send the higher end cars, like the SUVs and tinted windows, and basically the 2 steps down below a limo.
You paying for that?
Of course.
I'll take that offer.
And then you can even get them. You can even buy an Uber card
for a high.
I could, but I'm thinking that.
What does that do?
But then you have to realize that he has to go from his mom's house to his date's house to the school.
Yeah.
And then from the school to his date's house to. But here's the question.
Nah, you messed up. From his mom's house to the date house to the prom. From the prom to this little dark parking lot over in this alley for a little while, and then to the date's house, and then
the Uber's not going to take him to a dark alley.
Yeah,
you got to put it in a motel.
I hate you guys both.
That's the see. We got a better plan. That's why I'm gonna be the Uber driver, because I'll take him to that.
You don't need to be driving nothing, Miss Daisy.
Now it's prom, so kids usually want to go to IHOP after prom, so he can go to from the prom to the IHOP. That's one Uber ride.
Okay.
Eat. Take it to the back alley, get it in, then take the Uber from the IHOP back alley to her house, and then he can go back to his mom's.
Let me one up you. Since you said at the IHOP, maybe he could take her from the IHOP to the IHOP bathroom.
Ooh, but there's too many
Why
lights.
do y'all have my kid getting it in the bathroom?
Hey, it's nothing like your first time being behind a dumpster.
Remember who I am.
I lost my virginity behind a dumpster. That's the best way to do it.
You said you weren't going to tell nobody.
You gotta sneak. When you sneaking and doing it, it's just like drilling.
When you're looking over the lid of the dumpster to make sure the crackhead ain't coming and the cops ain't around.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, that's the best thing ever.
I contest.
No, this is not happening. But
send him over. We'll give him some notes.
If he does take the vehicle, this is what I think how it would go down. If he does take the vehicle, this is how it would go down.
Yeah.
I would have a rental vehicle.
Okay.
I will be within 5 miles of the vehicle at all times in the event something does happen.
You're going to be 5. So what you going to take?
The rental vehicle.
I will rent the car.
Were you not listening to it?
Actually, it was. I was reading comments. I'm not going to even lie to you.
I'm going to turn that monitor off.
Yeah,
I'm going to move that small monitor.
He was trying to read Ralph Macchio's comment about where the psychic at.
My mind went somewhere else.
It's a different show.
But you know what, though? That's what I do. You can't knock me. You can't get angry.
That is what you do.
You can't get angry.
But what he said was he's going to rent a car, let AJ take his car, and then he's going to follow like a motorcade and be 5 miles within his car. His car is going to never leave his visual sight.
Okay, that's good.
He's going to sit in the car. He's going to sit in the rental car eating a bucket of KFC fried chicken and smoking his Halo 6.
That's good.
Now,
that's good.
Speaking of KFC fried chicken, are we going to negate the fact that they done switched the mascot again? It is no longer Reba. I am tired of every time I turn on the TV, the television boob tube, the chicken person that is giving me my KFC chicken. We don't even call it KFC chicken. We call it KFC because they can't legally call it chicken anymore.
No,
because it ain't chicken
not
no more.
Wait a minute. Isn't KFC owned by Disney?
That's never mind.
That's the best chicken I've ever had.
I love KFC.
I love me some KFC.
KFC, can you just stop changing your mascot? Just put it in Mickey Mouse, pedal me the KFC. I will literally melt it down, inject it in my arm with a syringe.
No.
And a big vat of butter.
So if it's not that I would
high blood pressure.
Not that I would follow him in the vehicle. I would.
Oh, you should.
No, I know. I would just be in the area in the event something happens. Versus him being, because him and his mother and I, we are 35 minutes away from each other.
I got a plan.
I got a plan too.
I don't want something to happen where I'm not able to get to it.
No, we got plans.
We got
plans.
plans.
Go first.
You go first.
Okay, so check this out. Me and DT come with you We're going to get a bug. You got all kind of gadgets in the studio. We're going to plant a bug on him, like a little earpiece in his ear. We're going to tell him what to say and what to do. That way we can guarantee he give him a little piece of action. That way it's worth the ride.
See, I have a different plan. I got a different plan.
What's your different
my plan is more towards you in the car, and protecting your car.
I'm already on his side.
All right,
so
what we're going to do is we're going to buy DT a bucket of KFC chicken, all right? And I'm going to hide in the trunk of the car while AJ drives, so in case anything happens, I'm going to hit that release. I'm going to hop out the trunk and be like, nope, I got to protect the car.
Hey,
and so now you have surveillance, in-car surveillance.
I already have in-car surveillance.
And now you have in-car Negro control.
There you go.
So
car Negro control.
So now,
not only that,
I will protect your assets, your ass and your assets from within the trunk of your car.
And I do you one even better.
What, little dude?
I would drive, so you be on behind him. I'll be on the side of him in my big truck, making sure nothing else runs into him or he can't run nothing else. I'm just keep him straight in his line.
But what happens when he runs into you? Now I got to pay for my car and your truck.
Right. That's my whole point, because you got good insurance. That's my whole point.
We're going to go out on the Tony Perkins show music. All right, that's it. I haven't come up to my decision, but we will. And Ralph off of the Facebook, I knew you were going to ask that question. I'm your damn psychic. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all that we have for you. We plumb ran out of time. My apologies to Justin Bieber. Today's show was brought to you by Amazon. Papa's Day, June 19th. Don't forget about Dear Old Dad. Click the Amazon banner on FatGuyRadioShow.com to get started today. Drop us a letter, comment, or question anytime. The Fat Guy Radio Show at gmail.com, or send a gift. We love surprises. Box 41506, Phoenix, Arizona 85080. We are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Make sure to look us up, follow, and share. For Daniel Taylor and Little D.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm Corey Blaze, reminding everybody that skinny people.
That's me.
Fat people already know they're fat, so stop reminding us. Tell everybody you know about the show, and when they ask you what's it all about, look at them and say, activate the in-car Negro control.
I'm decent.
We'll make you laugh or depress the hell out of you, but you won't know until you listen. Join us next week. Thank you to all of our live stream viewers. We love you guys so much for chiming in. We will see you next week. See you at the top.
Prom security.